back to another episode of Dark Vibes TV. We're a bit late on this episode for just other reasons, but anyway, we're here at the Gorton house. So basically this place dates back to the 1700s. Got quite a bit of a history on this place as well, which we'll read out once we're in there, but yeah, freaky looking place. It's been abandoned as well since the early 1900s, so yeah, a long time. So yeah, let's get to it, guys, nice and quick on this one because the weather's not nice tonight and we're absolutely freezing, aren't we, Bo?
Oh yeah, freezing.
It's a cold night, but yeah, let's get to it. Welcome back, people. That was an absolute sketchy one. We've just had to crawl and climb through shitloads of bramble bushes. My legs is absolutely cut open, but as you can see, this place is super dangerous. We've had to gain entry from the back. Coming into this bit here, you can see the original archways, what they would have had in here, going into the different rooms. Yeah, like I say, it's been standing here since the 1700s, so it's a very old building. As you can see, the floor there's collapsed. The old door up there still open. Still got the old curtains up. Oh, we've got a friend in here. We've got a pigeon, guys. We've got a pigeon somewhere, so we'll have to look out for his noises tonight. But yeah, this was owned. Oh, look at them, the original hooks there where he would have put his jacks on his hats. Oh. So they look around, I wouldn't say they're original, they look around 1940s. Watch that pigeon in there, Mayo. So I believe, guys, that right there is a basement, and it's supposedly meant to be really haunted down there.
Look online, I've not just been paid to on the
What?
on the net.
Can't see nothing.
Oh god, it's super hot.
Alright, do me a favour, Mayo.
Felt something drop on there.
Get me that picture up what I sent you before, so I can just tell these a little bit of that picture that I sent you before with the history.
Do it in the
Look at that little bit of wallpaper there, guys. That's really old, isn't it? But yeah, super dangerous, guys, but like I say, we do it so you just don't have to. The old electric boards up there and everything, but yeah, we want to go down there, guys, because that's where the basement is. As you can see, it's bloody massive. But yeah, we got absolutely cut up on this one coming in tonight, but we've wanted to do this one for a while because I think it's going to be I don't think it'll have much long left on this place before it falls to the ground. But yeah, very cool to see the old paintwork and that on the walls, because from what I know this place was last lived in like, I don't know, the 1940s, 1950s maybe at the latest. It's been abandoned for a long time. But yeah, it is a grade 2 listed building, and the park surrounding this place, Debdale Park, used to belong to this property, and it was owned by one of the wealthiest men in Manchester. He also owned like 3 or 4 cotton mills around Manchester. I believe it was cotton mills, I'm not too sure. But yeah, apparently he got arrested for some involvement in crime what he had, and he got sentenced at Strangeways prison, and apparently he got hung, or he hung himself. I think he committed suicide, but I'm not too sure on that, but I will get the proper stuff up when we go down this basement, guys. But yeah, let me climb all over this, and then I'll bring his back. Yeah, so we've just climbed over that bit there now, and we're at the door next to the cellar. So come in here and have a look. As you can see, super old light switches, which I'm very sure these light switches are from the 1940s, from other work that I've done underground and in bunkers and stuff like that from the Cold War. Look at the wallpaper, guys. Back in the day, this would have been a very luxurious house. No doubt about it. I think it's got movement sensors. That looks like a movement sensor, I'm sure. But yeah, I used to come past this house a hell of a lot, many times, being a kid, coming to the park here with my mum and dad and my brothers, and it wasn't like this. Yeah, it was in a lot better condition, but look, as you can see where it goes down there, I think that's into the basement. Look at this, guys. Like an old original stool there. And this, look at that. It's coming with old light switches, which still go up and down. So there, guys, is that's where your staircase would have been, up there and around. So it would have been like a bit of a spirally staircase. I don't know where that door goes, but we'll have a look. No, that's you know what that is? That's a movement detector, in case, like, so they know, like, if it's gonna fall down. I'm very sure that's a movement detector, because it is a grade 2 listed building, guys. That entrance there has been blocked up. But yeah, so the original guy that owned this house apparently committed suicide in prison, and after that the house was then sold on to another person in the 1800s, and they turned it into a boarding school for girls. And it was a boarding school for 5 years, I believe, and then after that it was sold to another person in like 1830s, and they was making illegal whiskey downstairs in the basement, and the place got raided by the police, and he got arrested, and that was the end of him with this house. And then it got sold on once again, and the next people after that, they lived in it for a couple of years, and the guy's wife died in this house, and he remained in the house for a couple more years after that with his daughters, and then he packed up and went to Oldham and then Manchester City Council got it after that then, and then that's when they turned the area that goes around this house into the park that you know today, Debdale Park. So, oh, there's a safe. Hatwood Patent, London. I'm not even going to attempt to open that, guys, because I don't think it will open. But yeah, let's see what's through this door. Oh, so this is like, this must have brought you into the back garden. It's like an old fire exit door. Probably what the Manchester Evening, not Manchester Evening, Manchester City Council, sorry, I was about to say Manchester Evening News. Yeah, the Manchester Council probably put that door in. But yeah, look at the arches and everything that would have went around these doors. Right, and look at the ceiling. Look at all this. That would have been the border of the ceiling. It's like unbelievable. You can tell it would have been a very, very wealthy house in its day. Bits of that architecture just laying on the floor to rot. It's really sad, really. I truly believe you need to be really careful up there, Neil. You need to be seriously careful. What? No, if not. If I was you, I'd be really careful up there, mate. But yeah, gonna get into this basement, guys. But before that, I want to see what. Oh, just chunks of this architecture on the floor. It's really, really sad. So from what I know as well, yeah, so 2 people have died in this house. Is there, Mayo? Hi. Yeah, so the person that lived in here in the 1800s, he had 2 daughters, and from looking here, it looks like that possibly could have been one of the daughters' bedrooms. With the pink and the blue. There's another doorway, but I don't really feel safe walking in that bit. As you can see, the drop below.
Basement,
yeah, that is going into the basement, which we're going to go to right now.
Basement?
Yeah, we're going to the basement now. So once we get into the basement, guys, I'll read this bit of history that I've got out. 1 second, guys. Now that doesn't look creepy at all, does it? Over this floor. It's concrete flooring. That should be alright, guys. A bit slippy at the bottom there, be careful. Oh shit, it's creepy on there. These in the walls. There's another creepy thing that I heard about this place. So down here, when it was operating as a boarding school for girls, apparently it's like, oh, I can see them. Yeah, so apparently the doors to like these little dungeon rooms, this is where naughty girls used to get put. these rooms. And apparently they would get checked on through these holes. Oh, I don't know if that's true. But more old light switching. I wonder what this would have been for. Makes me think. Spiders down here. Big mother F's. Duck on this one because I don't want anywhere near me. So I wonder what they would have been for. I wonder if they used to have candles in them. It's like this. Place up. It's a freaky looking room as well. Give this one a look first. It's just like an old. Oh, 1 second, it goes around again. These old doors. Look at that. I think that's what would have heated the house up. I think. Looks like the old boiler or something. No, it's just like a dead end bit. What's behind there? Is that another entrance door? Blocked up or something. Let's have a look in here, guys. I think that's my thumbnail right there. Mail. Look at all the skiing equipment. It's got skiing equipment down there, guys. I don't know how old they are. They were probably used by Manchester City Council once again when they operated the place in, I think it was the 50s, I'm not too sure, but yeah, when it would have snowed on Debdale Park, it wouldn't surprise me if they used to go skiing there. It's a bit of a weird layout, this, I'm not gonna lie. That wheel looks really old. Like some kind of chute or something. You've got like this old brick slab bench. More skiing equipment. Freaky in there, doesn't it? Oh, see an old lantern there straight away. How many lanterns have we come across now, Mayo?
Yeah.
How many lanterns have we come across now?
How many lanterns? Oh, lanterns.
Yeah.
A few lanterns.
Pretty much on. Another freaky looking. There's another lantern there. Oh. Dorman Smith Paralamp. That's cool to see. Never seen original writing on one. It's really cool. Really outdoors as well. They really have stood the time, haven't they? Can't say much about the rest of the building, like, but as you can see from the pictures that I'll upload on this video, the front of the building is still standing. It's just the back of the building, really. But yeah, this is where there would have been an illegal whiskey making operation being made after the Bordeaux school. So it's got quite a lot of history about this place, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Just talking about the history. And then over here, it goes farther in. But it's getting through there. Because as you can see, got bloody bathtubs dangling from the ceiling. But yeah, we've got a cat ball with us tonight as well, guys, so it'll be good to see if that goes off. I know it's went off of previous investigators that have been in here in the past. But like I say, guys, not many people have been in here because I know it's the climbing and the battling with brambles to get in here that people don't want to face. But yeah, let's read this bit of history out to you guys so you get a little understanding of the place, and then we'll get cracking on with a bit of paranormal down there, because from what I know, there's been 2 people that have died in this house, and I've heard dark things about when it was a Borstal school as well, down here in these cellars, with them doors with the holes in, but I'm not too sure if that's true, but I've not been able to find anything on that about that. I'm just going off what I've heard from previous investigators. But I don't know, something calls me to this room. So yeah, I'm gonna get set up, guys, and I'll bring you back. So guys, we're gonna set up in, like I said before, I don't know what it is, but something attracts me to this room. Doesn't feel negative or anything, but I just feel like we need to do it in this room. So yeah, as always, we're gonna have the ghost tube running on the speaker, so it'll be interesting to see what that picks up tonight. So let me make sure it's on. Make sure it's on first. Right, yeah, it's on. So yeah, we've got a cat ball over there.
There's 4.
There's 4 straight away. It said there's 4. So yeah, we've got a cat ball over there. Yeah. And I'm going to set the camera up, guys. Yeah. I might move the cat ball actually, just in case. Well, the simple fact is, I want you guys to see it go off if it goes off. So, what I've done is, can you see me on the camera there, Mayo? Can you see me on my camera?
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah.
Just to see guys, that's the cat ball there, and it will flash red and blue if it triggers off. You see on the camera.
Lower.
No.
Lovely. Right, can you see that cat ball on the camera also?
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah.
Right, so one second, I don't want to use this camera too much over here because so one second, which phone did I send you that extra to?
That one.
I'm going to read it off the camera.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, the history is on that phone there, but it's all set up for the camera. But like I said before, it's gone through quite a lot of owners, this place. In the 1800s it was a boarding school. In the 1830s some guy got it and he was making illegal whiskey down there and he ended up getting caught for it in the end.
Angry.
Very angry. Yeah, and apparently the owner of this place, the main person that built this place, he was one of the wealthiest men in Manchester. He owned quite a lot of mills, and he committed some crime and he got caught for it, and he killed himself in prison. And yeah, very crazy. But like I say, when it was a boarding school in the 1800s, apparently some sinister stuff used to happen down there with the girls, from what I've been told off another explorer. I don't know if that's true, but maybe we can get some answers tonight. So, if there's any spirits down here that I'd like to communicate with myself?
None.
None. Apparently there's no spirits down there, but if there is, it's already speaking to us.
The guy with Mr. Dent.
Yeah, the dent.
Life died in
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, so one of the families that lived there, all I know the second name, which was Denton. They lived in here for a couple of years, and the wife died in here, and he remained in here for a couple of years after with his daughters, which might explain them pink walls up on one of the higher floors upstairs. And the other person that was meant to have died in here, who was it now? What was the other one? Not sure, guys, but like I say, I'll put it in the video anyway when I'm editing everything up. But yeah, is there anyone down here that'd like to communicate with us? Would you be able to set this device off over here? It won't harm you, it'll just light up red and blue.
Lower.
It said lower before when I put it. Does it want me to put it up lower? Maybe there's a kid down here. When I was putting that up before, it said lower. Right, so basically, as you already know, when I was putting that up before, it said lower, and I just said, would you be able to set it off right now, and it just said lower again, so maybe there could be a kid down there, I don't know, I can't reach it. So, I'm just going to put this a little lower. I'll put it here. So basically, I'll put it over here next to the ghost tube, and if it goes up, I'll just pick the camera up and I'll face it over there. Yeah. Are you able to set off the red and blue lights for us? Can you tell us who we're talking to? Can you give us a name? My name's Justin. Can you tell me your name?
Gerald.
Gerald.
Have you got a connection to this house, Gerald? All these hooks was maybe it was like, would you reckon it was like used for meat or something? That's what it looks like, isn't it? It's all over the place. These hooks are all over the place. Can you tell me what these hooks was for? On the roof?
Can you make the cat ball go off? All you got to do is touch it.
Use your energy now to set the cat ball off.
Maybe they can't just.
The little yellow device there next to the flashlight.
Maybe it's in the egg.
Can you tell us something that relates to this basement?
Am I dead?
I've heard it say that a few times on different explorations, so I'm not too skeptical when it says that. But apparently these they are programmed to say words.
It's not for you.
It's not for you, like I say. It's not for you. Don't know. Yeah. So these apps, like so basically it's like a word bank. So apparently the spirit can speak into this word bank and it will say it as a voice on a speaker. We've had some crazy responses from it, and I know a lot of other people have had absolute crazy responses from him. So I do 100%. Madison. I do 100% believe in this app. Who's Madison? Are you related to this basement or this house? If so, can you tell us something that relates to these grounds and this house? We mean you no harm, we come in peace. As you already probably will sense from us. We're just here to simply communicate with you. We don't mean to be disrespectful in the slightest. We just come here to communicate, to let people know that you still exist and you're not forgotten about. So could you tell us something that relates to this house, please? Or can you tell us your connection to this house? Or can you give me a name?
I'm not sure.
What you're not sure about? Does that mean that you've not got a connection to this house? Are you able to say?
Angry.
What are you angry about? Can you tell us why you're angry? Are you able to tell us why you're angry?
Madison.
Madison again.
Who's Madison?
How old are you, Madison? Can you give us your age? Are you able to give us your age, Madison? What year did you die in?
None.
None what?
There's 4.
That's 4 again.
4 what? 4 people down there? 4 people who died?
The family, there was 4 of them, there was a wife, the husband and the 2 daughters. Did you live in this house? Is there 4 spirits here? Or is there 2 spirits and 2 living beings? Can you make one of the lights go out?
There's 4.
That's 4 again. Are you able to give me a little bit more information?
There's 4 what?
There's 4 what? Can you make a noise? Are you able to bang something to make your presence known? Will you show yourself on the camera?
Madison.
Would you allow me to?
Madison. Jim here.
Would you allow me to take your picture? Would you like to have your picture taken? Can you tell me something that relates to this room that we're standing in right now? Can you name something that's lying on the floor? Can you tell me my name? Can you tell me his name?
There's 4.
I keep saying that. There's See, no, this is what I'm saying, like, when it keeps throwing the same stuff out like this, I find it very strange. Like, if you read about these things are not programmed to do that. Can you tell me what you mean by there's 4? There's 4 what?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. So it keeps saying the same sort of stuff, and what you're not sure about? Are you young, Madison? How old are you, Madison? What's your age? Can you tell me your age? Are you able to tell me your age? Are you able to tell me your second name? Apparently the mum of that family died in this house.
Angry.
There's angry again. I don't know, like, it's something not adding up here, guys. Like, there's something, to me it sounds like the spirit is very confused. I don't know. Something did draw me to this room though as well, like, I don't. What are you angry about? Maybe you can let your side know now by telling us. If you've not had the chance to tell anyone why you're angry, now's your chance.
I think it's
Would you be able to tell us why you're
It's
angry?
not easy.
What's not easy?
I'm not sure.
Why are you not sure?
Sounds very, very confused to me. Are you confused, Madison? Do you know where you are right now? Why have you not gone to the light, Madison? What's stopping you from going to the light? So we've had Gerald and Madison so far, haven't we? Who's Gerald?
Angry.
Why is Gerald angry? Is it Gerald who's angry with Madison?
Just so you know that we're not typing in nothing or anything like that. Are you able to show yourself on the camera? Are you able to set this yellow ball off here?
Are you in this room with us? Are you in a different room?
Angry.
Who's angry? Madison? Gerald? Who?
Whoever we're talking to, the guy seems to be very angry, and they seem to be very, very confused. yeah, hopefully we can get to the bottom of it and see what the problem is there. But yeah, if you're enjoying yourself so far in this video, smash that like button, and if you're new and you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing and join us on these epic journeys, because where we go right into history, guys. We don't go into these abandoned houses that was built in bloody 2010 and stuff like that, like what most people do. We like to go where it's still got a lot of original stuff, and with history to the place as well. Like I say, this house, type it in on Google and you'll see yourself, guys. It's had its fair share of occupants.
What can you tell me about all these?
Angry.
You see how I stopped? Like it allowed me to speak the whole time I was speaking, and as soon as I stopped speaking and you talked back to it, it tells us that they're angry again.
What can you tell me about all these skis in this room?
You keep talking to that. I'm just going to walk into the other room with the torch and see if anything pops off.
Who's making you angry? Us?
So whilst he talks to the ghost tube up, I'm just going to go off on a bit of a lone vigil and see if we can get any energy popping off down here, because the thing about lone vigil, guys, when you do lone vigils, it creates a lot of energy within yourself, the fear, and the spirits feed off that fear, and you get better communication. Now, this is another room here that really does freak me out. It just looks
Goodbye.
goodbye. So I just heard the spirit box say goodbye. A bit iconic that I've walked in the room and it said goodbye. Bit strange. Are you able to show yourself on the camera? So just to show you guys how dark it is down here, this is what I can see when I turn the lights out. Absolutely nothing. Are you able to show yourself on the camera? Camera's going a bit funky there by the looks of it.
Angry.
Angry again. Keep saying angry, guys. It's very, very strange. I wonder what would be down that side of the basement, because it looks like it goes on. Let's have a little peek. Look, as you can see, it's like got more windows and not like the march things, and here.
There's 4.
There's 4 again. Wonder how old that stool is. So the last explorer that come here, guys, he placed his cat ball in there, and as soon as he started asking for it to go off, funny enough, it started going off.
Is there anything in here? Can you make the cat balls light up or interact with the K2 meter that's on the floor? and something. Thank you. Can you light up the other one?
You need to help us more to understand what you're telling us.
You know what I thought was pretty weird? When I walked out of the room and I walked down there, it said goodbye. Did you catch on to that?
I asked you to say goodbye to you. So they was going.
Am I dead?
We don't know who we're actually talking to, but most likely yes.
Oh, you definitely did.
Help us more understand
We've got one and saw the name on it.
talking to.
Super wet in there, guys. The water is just absolutely dripping through that floor. This looks like it could have been like an old storage room. I think. Not too sure, but
There's 4.
there's 4 again. It's just literally saying the same stuff. It's really, really.
Did it right now as well?
What? Yeah,
Okay.
we'll try the spirit box now, guys, and see if we get anything through on that. And basically, what the spirit box is it skips through radio stations, but these radio stations have got no radio, so it's just a static, and it just skips and skips and skips, and basically the spirit can twerk its voice with the white noise, and apparently we can hear his or her voices through the white noise. So we'll switch it up now and we'll see if we get anything through on this one. Bring the speaker a bit closer this time, guys, because it's a bit more lower, but we'll hold the speaker actually. But if there's any spirits down here that would like to talk to us, can you use your energy and talk through the white noise? Weirdly enough, guys, we never get anything through on this one, but other people do. Are you able to make your voice known on this device? If you can speak now. We'll also do, guys, is we'll also do a voice recording, new VP session, because we've had some crazy stuff doing this recently as well. Yeah. If there's any spirits down here, can you talk into this device in my hands and let your voice be known? Can you tell us your name? How old you are? Something that relates to this house, to this land? Is Madison there?
Gerald.
Gerald?
Any of the Denton family?
The Denton family? We'll play with that back now, guys, and we'll see if anything's interacted with it. If there's any spirits down here, can you touch this device in my hands and let you spin up? Sounds like running.
Running.
Watch. Any spirits down here, can you talk? If there's any spirits down here, can you talk this device in my hands and let you spin up?
What?
Like jumping?
I was just thinking that.
Sounds like someone's tell us your name,
I'm just jumping now.
how old you are, something that relates to this house, to this land. What the hell? No one has ever done something like that.
I know.
How old you are, something that relates to this house, to this land. Is Madison there? Rule. I don't know why he's doing this, guys. He's never done this before. Denton family. Let me just.
That's like that. Do another one.
Alright, let me disconnect and then connect.
Disconnected.
The hell? The hell? Oh.
What are you doing?
What's that?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, so like I say, I've
Connected.
never seen the speaker do that before. We'll see if this has changed anything. If there's any spirits down here, can you talk into this device in my hands and let your voice be known? Can you tell us your name? How old you are, something that relates to this house, to this land. Is Madison there? Gerald?
Denton family.
The Denton family? Gerald?
Any of the Denton family.
The Denton family? Yeah, so I can't really hear much on that, but we'll let this run for another couple of minutes.
Lord.
Whoa.
Can you tell us something that relates to this house, please? Can you give us your name again? Are you able to give us your name again? Are you able to touch one of us?
Anne.
Who's that?
Can you tell me something that relates to this house? Can you give us your full name? Can you give us your full name, please?
Funny.
What's funny? What's funny? We're going home in a minute. Is there anything that you want to say before we go? Is that it? Nothing else?
So it seems to have gone very quiet that now, which is a bit strange considering that it kept splurring out words before. Thought I just heard something through there then.
Soon.
Soon. Soon what? Pitch black down there. Soon what?
Okay.
Are you going to tell us your full name before we go back home? Look at these guys. These were Space Raiders made by KP.
Portal.
Portal. Where's there a portal?
sound like?
Don't like. Don't know. It's like sounds like, I don't know. Like two bricks knocking together or something. Or
Not all of us.
are you able to show yourself in that doorway? Show yourself on the camera. Show yourself. So yeah, guys, we're gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a night. It's currently 3:45 in the morning, and it's Sunday as well.
I told him.
How did you tell?
I told him what? So yeah, it's been a late one tonight. We was meant to be filming on Friday night, and this video was obviously meant to get put up. Did you hear that? You didn't hear that? Bro, the whole freaking
Mary.
place. Mary.
Mary?
Right, you said Anne before, and it just said Mary. What did that gravestone be?
Mary.
What?
Mary.
Mary?
Married.
What?
Married.
Mary?
Yeah, married. It's like getting married.
Bro, this whole bloody thing just vibrated a second ago. Surely to God the camera picked that up. It was like a rumble noise, and like I could feel like the rumble in the ground. But yeah, this video was meant to get put up at 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. on Sunday, but a bit chaotic over the weekend, so we've had to push it over, and this video will be uploaded on Monday at 7 p.m. So yeah, we hope you've enjoyed this video. We've got plenty more to come, guys. Like I said before, if you've enjoyed this video, smash that likes up, and consider subscribing if you're not already a subscriber. We really appreciate it. We're starting to grow now as well. We're growing very quicker than what I thought would be anyway. So yeah, it's good to know that you guys like what we're pushing out there. I know it can be a bit dangerous at times, but like I say, we get into these places and without making too much movement and stuff like that. It's super dangerous. I would not recommend anyone coming into this old house, because yeah, it's hanging by a thread, guys. But yeah, it's been a good one, and I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks for tagging along.